What is up, guys? Got a lot going on today. First, cutting one video and maybe two, and that's my goal. But I have a little amount of time, and then looking for new apartments. Let's get it.
So I'm back on my common shit. You think I'm preaching my conscience till niggas gripping your property.
So guys, I don't know if you can see it behind me, but there's a Porsche Taycan. Just a minute ago, there was another one passing me by. Just a few weeks ago, I wrote down like a manifesto. So basically what my life looks like in 2030. And one of the things was I was driving a Porsche Taycan. I don't want this to be like very, very set because there might be a new model coming out that looks even greater, but for me that's one of the goals I have. So I always love it when I see a Taycan because it just gives me motivation to just go harder, go faster, to drive that car.
做我的女朋友吧。
Yes, so you saw the second one, pretty cool, and that's the exact one I want. Like not the exact one, but pretty similar. Now I'm heading straight for the first apartment. Let's check it out. So first apartment didn't work out because nobody's opening. So now walking to the second one and basically checking it out.
Summer rim me spilling on my dicky slacks. Now I got the whole world up in my visit, yeah. Gon' remember that. Hey look, ain't gon' remember. Hey look, hey go. My granny said Max.
So guys, we just visited two apartments and it was pretty chaotic, and we're also in a pretty chaotic area, as you can see. But we're just gonna call some more homeowners and see if we can just make some appointments happen, because what we just saw until now wasn't that good. As we looked at the third apartment, it was trash, and now we're just sitting here in a closed cafe trying to call the other people and see what's possible. Basically, we just found out that the apartments we were looking at weren't even the ones we were supposed to look at. We tried to call the owners of the apartments that we supposed to look at, but those are the same ones that we just visited or that we just did stuff with. So this is chaotic.
I wear my heart up on my sleeve till I know I'm a fold in. Know I'm a gold man. Hey. Know I'm I swear I'm my own man. Hey. I swear. Hey.
So guys, the video needs to render, so I cannot close my laptop. I'm in kind of a hurry because it will be raining heavily in about an hour or two, so I still want to hit the workout in the park. I take half an hour to go there and then about 1.5 hours to work out, so it will be a close call. So guys, it is already starting to rain, but that's not gonna stop me. Of course, when you need it, it doesn't work. I have to render again. So finally done with that. Today I'm gonna keep it as short as possible because I just don't want to be in the rain. I mean, it could be fun, but I don't need it if I don't have to. It will be interesting to see how the workout goes because I started taking creatine again yesterday, and so let's just see how this affects the workout. Let's roll the clips in 3, 2, 1. So guys, like overall, I didn't hit the muscle ups, like not that many. On the flip side, I did the workout so fast that I really got into a flow. I'm still inside of the flow, but I realized that I can save like 50% of my workout time and actually increase my output. Big learning today. Alright guys, honestly it's a crazy time. I can't emphasize it enough. This is just the beginning. If you've seen my prior videos, I've set huge goals for my future. I try my absolute best to stay on track with these goals every day, which doesn't mean I look at numbers and see if I'm up or down, but basically that I'm always reminded of where I'm going and really maximize everything I'm doing. Now you always have to know that maximizing doesn't mean working all day long. It also means knowing exactly how much rest you need, exactly how much being on point with 8 hours of sleep every day, and really making sure that you as an organism work the best way possible. And the best way possible doesn't mean all day long, because that would just mean you could do that for maybe 20 years or 30 years and then you're done. Or even worse, you do that for just half a year if you completely overdo it. But if you look at like construction workers, they're doing a job, but they can't do that when they're 70, 80. They can't do that. It's impossible. Probably not even 60. You really have to think about which things long term will make me worse, like less healthy, less productive, less knowledgeable, less attractive, all of these things, and then don't do these things. That's it. And in my opinion, it's not even that complicated. It really comes down to, do you sleep enough? Do you drink alcohol? Do you eat healthy? Do you work out? Do you smoke? Like, these are some basic things. If you have them on point, chances are high that you are pretty healthy and you have high longevity. I've realized it myself in the last weeks. Societal pressure is big in some things, and you will always be looked at kind of weirdly for not doing certain things. Like every time I go someplace and people offer me coffee and I say no, and all the other people are drinking coffee, they look at me weirdly because they think like, why don't you just drink a coffee? But I've learned about caffeine and I've learned about its effects on sleep, and so I've realized, to make it very short, it docks onto receptors, blocking them, basically making you not tired, which means in the reverse, it doesn't make you more awake, it just makes you less tired. It doesn't really boost you in that way. And that also means that if you're tired, like your body is telling you you're tired, not just for fun, there's an actual reason behind it. If you drink coffee even though you are tired, you're basically overrunning your body. You're doing more than you should be doing. What you should be doing instead of drinking coffee, is trying to get more rest, trying to get more sleep, eating healthier foods, being more focused so you don't lose energy thinking. All of these things you could do to be less tired, but most people just take the easy way out. They drink coffee, they drink alcohol because it's stressful. I'm not even going to go through all of these things, but just think about what you're doing and how easily you could be on a very high level of productivity without effort, but just not doing things. But enough of that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, it really helps me out, and I'll catch you in the next video tomorrow. Peace.